Hi, I'm Mrs. Amodemo,
Hi, I'm Miss Milhato.
and we're very excited about having you be part of our class for first grade this year.
Today we're going to talk about a few of our policies in the class. We're going to talk about wearing our mask and washing our hands. Of course, we have some more policies, but we'll talk about that when we see you. Okay, so how do we wear our masks during school? We put it over our face, strapped behind our ears, covering our mouth and our nose all day. Alright, now we're going to go over how to wash our hands in school. So you're going to wet your hands, some soap. You're going to make sure you rinse the top of your hands, the bottom of your hands, in between your fingers, your fingernails. You're going to do all of this for 20 seconds. If it helps, you can count, you can sing happy birthday in your head twice, or you could count to 20. Make sure you get your whole hand. And then you're going to wash them off. Roll it up and dry them with a paper towel.
All right, my friends, we have 3 important rules for the classroom. They may be the same rules you had in kindergarten. Let's see if they are. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, make smart choices. And Rule 3, that's my favorite, keep your dear teacher happy. If you can follow those 3 rules, my friends, you're going to have a fantastic time in first grade. Parents, guardians, this year we've been told we're going to be communicating using an app called Parent Square. You can download it from the App Store and log in using the information you use to register your child. Parents and guardians, a supply list should have been mailed out at the end of June, the beginning of August, and I just mailed one today to you. It'll have all of our supply lists, and I'll include a copy of the supply list at the end of this video. All right, my friends, this is just a quick view of our classroom. I am still setting up, so things are not finished being put away and decorated and cleaned up. But by the time you come in, everything will be set up and perfect. And don't worry, I know I have 2 desks together, my friends, but if you're on gold day, you're going to be sitting on the right-hand side. And if you're on green day, you're going to be sitting on the left-hand side. So you're not going to be sitting within 6 feet of anyone when you're at your desks. All right, my friends, I hope you're feeling better about coming in on your first day of school, but if you're still feeling a little bitty nervous, I wanted to share one of my favorite books with you. It's called First Day Jitters, and I have a special guest who's going to be in the video with us. All right, my friends, I'd like you to meet Penny. She's going to help us read today, and we're going to be reading the book First Day Jitters. Let's get started. First Day Jitters, written by Julie Dangberg, illustrated by Judy Love.
"Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed," Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. "You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you?"
"I'm not going," said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head.
"Of course you're going, honey," said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade.
"No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school," Sarah said, and she tunneled down to the end of the bed.
"How can you hate your new school, sweetheart?" Mr. Hartwell chuckled. "You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school. You'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet."
"That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all."
"What will everyone think if you aren't there?" "We told them you were coming."
"They will
think I'm lucky and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled into her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on. I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. Certificate of Courage, No More Jitters. In recognition of their bravery and success in overcoming the first day jitters, we award this Certificate of Courage to the class of Room 5.
All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed first day jitters. Don't worry about being nervous. We're going to have a fabulous first day of school. Looking forward to seeing you the first day of school.